Hello SourceFedNerd Movie Club, it's me Jenny aka ClassyLibrarian, and this is a belated review for the South Park film. And my quick review for this is, if you've watched South Park and if you're a fan of South Park, you'll probably really enjoy this film. It's very crude in places, it's a very good social commentary in others, and sometimes it's a really good combination of both. The cartoon style for the most part is the same as the series. It's like paper cutout sort of style thing, and they're self-referential with that. They comment on the fact that the animation's not great, but I think it works for the genre because it's simple, and so you're not distracted by it, and it kind of adds a lot to the kind of childlike point of view, but the very adult content. And it has one or two breaks in that, particularly on the way down to hell, where it goes psychedelic and crazy, and you really notice it because it goes from being very simple to being very complicated. There's a lot of good songs in this. Maybe not good songs, but definitely catchy songs that you can get in your head and then regret it if you sing it out loud. And I think overall it has this kind of really bizarre feeling of being very summery and very childlike and almost Disney-like in terms of its structure and the songs that are in there, but the content itself is very vulgar. I think I'm kind of torn on this because I know my friend was talking about South Park and how she was watching an episode about how they were writing a dirty novel, and the kids were just writing a dirty novel for the sake of writing a dirty novel, and then it got really popular because the audience thought it was full of hidden messages. And the trouble with South Park is I honestly am always torn on whether or not they are being genuinely intellectual or whether or not they're being vulgar for the sake of being vulgar. And that's the kind of the debate I have with this film, which kind of, it's not a good thing and it's not a bad thing. It's just one of those things that takes a little, more thought process than it does. And if it is just being vulgar for the sake of being vulgar, then I feel like a numpty for overthinking it. But overall, it's funny in places. I think at some points the vulgarity gets a little bit too much, but sometimes it just carries on and then gets funny again. I think that the point that really sold me on this film was the point where they're hiding the baby up in the attic, and there's this really sweet moment where they're hiding the baby up in the attic, and it's so referential to the Holocaust and that sort of thing, and that moment got me. I didn't cry or anything, but it was one of those moments where I was like, oh, so this is where this film's going. This is good. As the song said, the songs are catchy, the cartoon style is pretty good. I've only watched 2 episodes of South Park, so a lot of the perhaps in-jokes were kind of lost on me. I went to a convention in September, and there was a boy dressed up as Carlton, and I only recognised he was from South Park because I recognised that his jokes were kind of similar to that of Team America, and that was the point where I was like, you sound like Team America, but you're not Team America, you must be South Park. So I don't really have a lot of frame of reference for the South Park movie, but I still enjoyed it in its own right for what it was worth. And if you enjoy South Park, you'll probably enjoy this film. If you didn't enjoy South Park and you can't see either the hidden depth or the silly humour, don't watch it. It's not for you. It's an okay viewing. And that's about it, really. Sorry this is up late. The video's already come and gone. This is just to prove that I have watched it, and I'm really sorry that it's up so late. And that's about it, really. I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.